Yo, man, you already know who it is, man. It's your boy DUBB, and I'm keeping it real with the cousins on Homegrown Radio. Shout out to homie DJ Deezy. You know what it is, man. South Central in the building.
Yo, it's the real
Cousins
with your boy DJ Deezy.
You can catch us 9 p.m. every Monday on homegrownradio.net.
You hear me?
Homegrownradio.net. We are in the building. We got our boy DUBB.
What's good?
How you doing?
I'm good. What about you?
I'm excited.
Man, me too.
We've been trying to get you in the building for a minute now.
Yeah, I know. I be trying to do things that make sense, because like when y'all wanted me here, I didn't have nothing out at the time, like, you know, so it didn't make sense. So I was just waiting till I dropped the project to come through.
Right, I understand that. And you've been, the buzz is real right now.
Yeah, it's growing, you know, slowly. But
No,
slowly.
it is really. It is really. It's growing. It's getting there. I was bumping it.
Yeah, how you like it?
I told you, I love it. My favorite, I'm not gonna tell you my favorite right yet, but I have a few actually.
Yeah.
I have a few. I like Iron Fist.
Oh yeah, that's my shit.
You know, that one right there. That one go for sure. I'm not gonna go there. It's a lot. I got a few, but that one right there, I kept playing over and over again.
I just shot a video for that.
Oh, you did?
Yeah,
Dang, I missed
look out
it.
for it in like 5 days by the homie Yellow.
Oh yeah, that's not.
Yeah, we're gonna put it out real quick because I still want to put it out Black History Month.
Right.
So, he putting like a rush. He's not rushing it, but you know he really focused on finishing it before, you know, Black History Month ends. You know, it's Black History forever. Yeah. Anyway,
right,
you know what I'm
exactly.
Saying? But, you know,
So Soul of a Panther. So you decided to put. What made you say, you know what? Let me put this out, dedicated to Black, you know, for Black History Month.
Because if you listen to Perfect Timing, you see my music has been going in like a real pro-Black direction. You know what I mean? Even all from the streets, you know. Right. The average dude from the streets gonna glorify the streets, you know what I mean? I still fuck with the streets, you know. I got homies from there that's still in there, you know what I'm saying? But I just wanted to touch on like the movements that really helped us as people, you know what I'm saying? And the Black Panther Party, I feel like they don't get a lot of, you know, recognition they deserve, you feel me? So I just try to put some light back into that party, you know?
Right.
Yeah.
So you have a daughter. Do you think a lot of the change and, you know, what you're representing now, do you think it has a lot to do with her?
Yeah, man, because I don't even be comfortable saying the word bitch sometimes.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That's
Because I look at her and I just move different now.
Right.
You
How
know
old
what
is
I
she
mean?
now?
She won.
Oh.
She like 17, 18 months. So
Wow.
she gonna be 2 in a minute, you know. So, you know, that's all I think about is her. You know, so I just want to build something strong so even when I'm gone, she'll be good.
Right.
Yeah.
So earlier, before we even came on, you guys had a discussion. It was more so, oh man, past and future, you know, laws of attraction. How do you feel about that? Like,
I mean, I read the. No, I didn't read The Secret. I watched the movie The Secret.
Yeah.
I still haven't watched it yet.
And I made a song based around that concept. It was called Law of Attraction. It was like old though, like 2013, maybe 2012. I don't remember the year, but I made a song and I feel like it was real. You know what I mean? Because like I told myself I was gonna get a studio, and I got a recording studio. And
congratulations.
Thanks. I just put everything out there. You know what I mean? And
So do you do the whole vision board thing, or do you just?
Nah, I just got I got a vision board in my head.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's cool to see it every day. You know what I mean?
That's
Wake
good
up and
to
see it.
see.
But that shit on my mind every day, and even when I go to sleep. So I don't really need to write it down because it's on my mind until I get that motherfucker.
Wait, keeping it real. So I ran into DUBB actually at the studio, Bobby Ross Avala's studio, and you were dropping. I walked in and I heard this person just spitting, going. I'm like, dang, who is that? And you came out the booth, and I'm like, oh shit, that's DUBB.
Yeah.
How did you come to collaborate with Bobby Ross?
Bobby Ross. I met him through Sway from Sway in the Morning.
Okay.
They good friends, and they knew each other from, you know, when Sway had the Sway and Tech show back in the day.
Right. Okay.
So you know, Bobby Ross is, man, he a legend, man. Like he got Grammys and all that. And when he heard me, he like, bro, I need you on my record. I'm
That's
like,
dope.
for sure, like, you know what I'm saying? So I got on it. And then on the Soul of a Panther, I don't know if you know, but those beats is by a lot of different people. but the extra instrumentation is by Bobby Ross.
Right.
You know, like when you hear
dope.
those extra like organs and pianos and all that shit, like that's by him.
Every instrument.
Every
Yeah, he
instrument.
plays. I've watched him
Like-
make a whole full beat just with piano, guitar. He just moves.
Yeah, just moves around.
Yeah.
And when he said, I told him I was just playing. Like I was playing, but I was serious. I was like, bro, I need you on my whole next shit. He was like, man, anything you need, I got you. I don't care what it is. And I called his bluff. Like, hey, bro, I need you on this Sullivan Panther.
and he
He
was
came
like,
through.
"Let's do it."
He came through and played on every single record. And man, he brought it to life. Like it was already dope, but like the shit he put on it is like it made it like super powerful.
That's dope.
Yeah,
It really is.
So how'd you choose the single that you just dropped? So Fighting for a Change.
Fighting for a Change. I just felt like it was like the most universal one as far as like the beat, the tempo,
Right.
the subject matter, because it's real relative right now. You know, with everything going on. I just thought it was the right one to go with because I just listened to everything and I feel like it was just on point, like in every aspect. Yeah.
We are live in the building with DUBB.
Yo.
So, Deb, we got a question from someone, Hope Envision. She wants to know, did you get any pushback from people about any of the songs off your new album? Some can be viewed as controversial.
Nah, not really. I mean, the fans is digging it. You know what I mean? Nobody really talked about it like in a negative light.
Right.
You know, even like you say, even though it's controversial and it can stir up a lot of stuff, but not really. You know, because I didn't really even, to be honest, I didn't even do a press release for this album. Like, I just put it out on iTunes and then, you know, the fans just start responding to it.
Right.
I didn't even send it out yet. I'm probably going to send it out in a week because I want to properly set it up.
Right. Okay. So, what did you think of Kendrick's performance?
I thought it was dope. It was controversial as well. You know what I mean? And that's what I like to see. I don't like when people like try to walk a safe line. You know what I mean? Do what you want to do. Like, don't let people say, "Oh, you can't do that. That's not a good look." I hate that shit.
Right.
Like, this is art. You know, you're supposed to do what you want to do and express it how you want to express it. So I thought it was a bold move on his behalf.
Right.
Do you feel that it's hard staying true to yourself and versus like, you know, right now it's like a lot of mainstream commercial stuff right now.
Right.
Like
Right.
Do you find it hard?
It is kind of hard when it just depends on who you are. Like, if you chasing the dollars, like, it is hard. You know what I mean? Because if you chasing the dollars, you got to do the ratchet shit. You got to do the up tempo, you know, club shit. Like, I don't care nothing about a club. Like, if a club tried to book me right now, I would not show up. Like, it don't matter. Like, I don't care if it was supper or whoever. Like, it doesn't go with what I'm doing. You feel me? So I don't really care to be in no club. So this depends on what you going for.
Right.
And that's not what I'm going for. I'm trying to be at like festivals and stuff like that.
Okay.
What are you going
Yeah,
for?
like
So
that.
festivals,
A
stuff
club
like that.
can't get me to be in there. Like, you
Right.
know,
Right.
no matter how much money they giving me.
So, who were your influences?
Tupac, Jadakiss, Nas, Eminem. Shit. That's pretty much it. As far as rappers.
Okay.
Who would you work with right now? Like if you had a choice
Right.
right now, like who would you work with right now?
Cole. That'll make a lot of sense. For sure, K-Dot. I just like doing stuff that makes sense, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, I can't really... I mean, I can name all day, like, Nas, like, you know, just people that's on the bucket list, you know?
Right.
Like,
Okay.
So, like, besides Tupac that's not here right now, who's somebody that you would have wanted to work with that we no longer, you know, have anymore?
that's the homie Dollar.
Okay. Who's...
Oh yeah.
He from Atlanta. He was signed to Akon. We had some records before he died, but he's no longer here. So he was dope, man. He was gonna be the dopest dude like out of the South for sure. Like everybody was looking at him for sure. But him,
So, have you dropped the records with him?
oh yeah, they out.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, they out.
All right.
We gotta get into that though. I want to get into your. Well, firstly, I want to talk about your single
Okay.
and what inspired that.
What inspired him?
Let's talk, like what I'm asking you. What inspired your single?
I mean, a homie remix in Vegas. He a dope producer. So I went and sat with him, and he played. No, actually, I told him to sample the Genuine. What song is that called?
Oh,
Like,
I know.
Yeah, I work my fingers down to the bone. Basically, whatever. I forgot the shit is called, but I told him to sample that, and then he sampled it, and I flipped it in a way, because usually when you sample some shit like that, you know, the obvious thing to talk about is sex. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I flipped it like
Especially
you know, I'm working my fingers down to the bone, fighting for a change. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that's pretty much what I did, you know, and it really flowed with the album Solo with Panther. So
how important is it to you that that the black youth come together, with especially like what you're talking about, like what are you doing, or how important is that to make that come to life?
I feel like it's very important, and that's why I'm leaping out, and I'm being the sacrificial lamb, because like I am from a blood neighborhood, but here I am wearing a shirt with a red and blue bandana together.
Right. I saw that.
And some people can look at it as like, oh, he turned down, or you know, like he not with that. Like, but really it's like, nigga, he is with that. You know what I'm saying? He's taking, you know, that's a bold fucking move to do that, because you may get some backlash from your own hood. Like, what are you doing?
Right.
But I don't care. I'm my own man, and I feel like I'm gonna do what I want to do.
So
like
speaking of backlash, you know how we were talking how you moved.
Yeah, I moved.
Have you
to Vegas?
So do you get backlash? Like, oh, you know, he just up and left, like the hood, like, you know?
Nah, man. Like I'm not like a fucking a street legend or nothing like that. But like I got so much respect in my hood, and they really know what I'm trying to do. They know like that's not what I'm trying to do, is just sit around and hang out. Like they know that I'm trying to get out, and once I eventually do get out, then you know they gonna be good too. You know. And I'm going to help homies, you know, that's trying to do something with their life.
Right. So where do you see DUBB for 2016? What is it that you want to accomplish?
Well, I'm about to go on tour with the homie Stally that signed MMG. I think because he just did a East Coast leg. So I'm going to do the West Coast leg with him. He said the date should be like the end of March, beginning of April. So that's the next move. And talks with a few labels. One is really that I'm interested in. I can't really say it because the last time I said some shit, I blackballed myself. So, because somebody hated on it. We ain't gonna speak on that, but
them haters, man. Everywhere.
we're trying to just wait for it to happen. You know what I mean? And I'm just gonna just be quiet about it.
Okay.
So
let the music speak.
Right.
I want to hear the music.
All of a
though.
Panther.
I do want to hear it. What you got some? She's thinking about it. She's like, wait a minute.
So yeah, okay. So reverse racism.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite tracks off the album Perfect Timing. How hard is it to hold a mirror to the people? You know, holding a mirror to the people, is that hard to do?
No, I mean, cause like the obvious problem, even without, you know, even outside of reverse racism, right? Like the obvious problem when you have a problem with something, you're gonna point the finger.
Right.
You're not gonna go look in the mirror like, you know, what did I do wrong? So even like little stuff, when I argue with my girl, I look at it from both angles. You know what I mean? And that's the thing we got to do. You know, we can't just say white people. Like, even though the history, white people did do some grimy shit. But, you know, what are we doing now to change it? You know what I mean? And what we're doing now, a lot of people are doing shit that white people used to do. And they don't even know it.
Right.
You know what I mean? And they subconsciously doing it. You know what I mean? So you gotta put that mirror up. You know what I mean? And if they not putting it up, you gotta hold it up for them.
Right.
And that's what I'm doing. You know, I'm looking at it from both angles.
I got a question. So when you do go into the studio and you write, are you one of those people that actually write on the pen and pad, or do you
use your phone?
Use your phone.
To be honest, over the years, I kind of bounced back and forth. Like, you know, I went with the composition book.
Okay.
Then I mean, it's just I'm gonna be honest, like I'm an old school dude,
right.
But like the phone is so convenient. You know what I'm saying? Like
it is.
I put that shit on airplane mode so nobody won't text me.
Oh,
and I, you know, but sometimes we don't even use the phone. We punch in line for line as I'm thinking it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it just depends on the record and just how much you vibing with it. You know. But a lot of my stuff I sit down and really write. You know, but a lot of records off Perfect Timing, I just had the mic in front of me at my studio. I didn't even have it in the booth. I just had the little, the little vocal shield over it.
Oh, okay.
And I just sat in front of my setup and punched every line.
Just did it.
Yeah.
What do you need to record, or do you need anything to record? Some people, have their
You talking about like weed and
maybe their vices.
coffee?
Do
Nah.
you need that? Yeah.
Nah. Shit.
You need a Starbucks.
Nah. I don't need nothing, man. I just need inspiration. You know what I mean? And that's what I go off. I just be drinking water and shit. I don't even drink
Do you
alcohol.
shut down the studio?
Yeah, I don't like crowded studios. I'm gonna be honest. Like, I feel like that's good for dudes that do party records. Cause like I notice a lot of my homies that do party records and shit. They'll have like a party setting inside the studio. They'll bring a lot of females through, drinks, weed and shit. But mine is real thoughtful, so I'll need to be isolated. Me and the engineer. Like when I did Soul of a Panther, it was just me and the engineer and probably like 2 homies and a cameraman. You know what I mean? I didn't really, and then people that was really coming in to listen, like John Sally came to listen. Raheem Devine came and did a hook. He came solo.
That's one.
Man of Desperation.
I love that one.
Yeah, so I mean, I'm not really. Even in my real life, I just move around with like one person. Like if I show up somewhere, like you see, I showed up with my big bro, Big Mike. Like I don't show up. Average rapper showing up with 10 niggas. Like I'm not doing that.
Right.
You know what I mean? So that's how I move.
So I want to. What got you started in rapping? Like what made you say, hey, I want to rap?
I know this is a crazy reason, but when I was in high school, when I get picked up from school by my dad, he had a radio on, and at the time it was just a lot of bullshit on the radio. And then I made a statement like, I can do this shit.
Right.
You know what I mean? And he was like, well, do it. And I was like, okay. And then I just start, the shit I've been through in my life, I just start writing it down like in poem form. And then I just start doing music, and here I am,
Right.
And we are back. The cousins in the building, y'all.
Keeping it real with the cousins. We still got DUBB in the building.
What up?
Dude.
So DUBB, wait, where'd you get the name DUBB from? And it's like D dot.
No.
No, okay, because I've seen that.
I did it on Perfect Timing so people can know it's an acronym.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But when I first started, first of all, my real name is Quincy White.
Oh, my last name.
Your last name White?
Yeah.
Oh, we probably related. I'm probably cousin too.
Okay, cousin. That's cool. That's cousin.
But my name Quincy White. So when I first started rapping, my name was Q-Dub, and I thought it was terrible.
Q-Dub.
Yeah. So I dropped the Q. You know what I'm saying? I dropped the Q as before I got a buzz. I dropped the Q. And then I was like, so Dub doesn't mean anything no more. You know what I'm saying? It just stands for W. And I was like, all right, what am I? You know what I mean? And then I had to make up the acronym that best fits me, and I feel like determined, unique, beyond belief. So
that's dope.
Because I work hard, and I feel like I'm not like nobody else, and to the extreme measure, like I'm in my own lane for sure.
Right,
so,
that's dope.
Yeah.
Who are you listening to right now?
Oh man, what am I listening to? I don't even listen to rap like that.
Really? Yeah.
What do you listen to then?
I listen to oldies. Like yesterday, at my video shoot, I had the Pandora on before I start doing the video. I had it on Earth, Wind, and Fire radio.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I've been
Listen
listening
to. Them oldies.
Yeah, because like if you really listen to my shit, like it's real R&B like based. You know what I mean? And then just got hard drums.
Right.
Like I sample a lot of old school records like 70s, 80s. Like I had, Raphael Sadiq. I sampled Raphael Sadiq on there. I sampled a lot of old songs on that Soul of a Panther, and then it was crazy, man.
So you only pressed up 50 copies.
Yeah, it's like they're like limited edition basically.
So when you tour with Sally, are you going to? This is what you're going to be pushing, on the tour. You're going to be performing Soul of a Panther or Perfect Timing?
It's going to be a mixture of Perfect Timing and Soul of a Panther. I can't just be doing all pro-black music on the tour. So I'm going to mix it up a little bit,
I mean, you have somewhat of party stuff going on.
Oh yeah,
like,
perfect time. Yeah.
Perfect timing. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. That's why I said I'm gonna mix it a little bit. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
you
Like
mix it
not too crazy, but it's gonna be a nice little cohesive mix.
I see. Speaking of cohesive mix, you work with
Jake and Papa. I was just
Yeah,
about to
those-
bring
those
them up.
my homies,
Yeah,
man.
they dope.
I feel like, to be honest, I feel like they the best R&B group. I know it's not a lot of groups out here, but I feel like they're the best singers from LA. And I know it's a bold statement, but just because they're, people gonna go with the obviously known people, more known people from LA, but I feel like vocally they shitting on everybody.
We're fans.
Hey,
Yeah.
We like Jake and Papa,
yeah,
so
Yeah.
they're dope.
I can agree.
Their live show is crazy.
Yeah.
And then you got like the average R&B cat from out here, they don't dance.
They're entertainer. Jake and
Yeah.
Papa are
Yeah, they don't
entertainers.
dance.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? They just stand there and barely sing because they don't really know how to sing. It's all auto-tune based.
Right.
So, them dudes really know how to sing, though.
They do.
Like old school
And
R&B.
they buff. And they buff.
I mean, I don't care about that. See, I'm a skinny dude and I don't have problems. You feel me?
There it is. There.
But more power to them. If the ladies like it.
Oh man. All right. Well, I mean, thank you so much for stopping by. Like she said, we've been trying to get you in for a minute.
Yeah.
So I'm happy, you came in to see us.
Thank you.
We'll have to get you in on the topic. Oh, let me just ask you this. So last week we were talking about trick. So I want to know, is it tricking if you got it? Is it considered tricking if you got it?
To who though? Who you trick? I mean, like,
You
I
know,
don't get it.
Well,
that's a lot of.
we were
I mean,
talking.
I don't give girls money if that's what you asking me. Like,
No.
Well, we're asking like if you were. Well,
If I had money, basically if I had a gang of money-
tricking. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, I just wouldn't give girls money. Like, I'll give it to like foundations and shit.
There we
but-
go.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
People donate to a good cause.
yeah, I just donate to colleges and and
Right.
housings and shit like that. But I'm not just giving no girl no money.
Okay.
Like,
I heard that.
So it is considered tricking.
yeah, pretty much.
There it is there.
It's just, you throwing your hard-earned money at girls that don't deserve it.
Right. All right.
Yeah.
So we know you don't go to strip clubs.
Nah, I don't. Nah.
Nah.
I used to. You know what I mean? Before I'm the turn into the person I am now.
Right.
But I'm not gonna say I never did it. But
Yeah.
I mean, even when I did though, I ain't gonna lie, I threw like $20.
Really? Do you feel like when you go to the strip club though you have to tip? Like, do you think that people go in there that don't tip?
It's kind of rude when you
Somebody
go and just look for free. That's kind of like some broke shit.
Yeah, no.
You know what I'm saying? That's
Our
like some.
boys said that. It's like that's against the rules. Why
can't
you
go to
Yeah,
somebody's
yeah,
job.
Yeah, I mean, if you go in there, you might as well.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, I'm probably not gonna go.
All right, Soul of a Panther out now. Get it on iTunes. You can also follow him at It's with a Z DUBB and
On everything.
soulofapanther.com. There we go.
For everything. You know what I mean? Like she said, it's DUBB on Instagram, Twitter.
Everything.
Not the Facebook. I think the Facebook is DUBB SCLA.
Okay.
Yeah, soulofapanther.com. But the regular website is DUBB.LA.
Okay. All right, you guys, and be out on the lookout for the tour.
Yes, sir.
All right, so we'll be back.
Yeah.
Keeping it real with the cousins, home from radio.
Yo, it's the real.
Cousins.
With your boy DJ D.
You can catch us
9 p.m.
every Monday on homegrownradio.net.
You hear me?